Hey, it's Michael Favaloro, and if you're someone who's looking to use Facebook advertisements, or maybe you're up to the stage where you want to start writing your advertisement, then in this video, I'm going to show you, and I'm just literally going to go into the ads manager and show you the ad copy that I have that is allowing me to get leads for, you can see there on the screen, just above $2. And I'm still working this ad and trying to get it between 1 and 2, but I'm going to show you the simple framework that has allowed me to do this, and also some of the top marketers out there, because I've used the same framework that they have. So I'm going to pass this on to you now, okay? So you can see here on the screen that this is the framework that will allow you to get very, very cheap leads. And keep in mind that I have tried different structures before this. So I've tried one called the before and after bridge. The before and after bridge is where you talk about a story of yourself, of what you were before and how you were after. And it didn't get me many leads because it was always I this, I that, I did this and all this, okay? So this is a structure that is more directed to your prospects and what they're feeling, okay? And it'll give them the solution that they want, okay? So the structure that I'm using here is basically where you have a headline, okay? You talk about who this is for. So obviously for people who are looking to start a business. You talk about the frustration that your target market is currently facing. Then you talk about who you are. So introduce yourself, followed by a rapport plus qualify them, okay? And then give them the solution that they want, followed by the call to action and a bribe. Okay, so let's actually get into the ad, and I'll show you exactly what I have that's working for me really, really well right now. Okay, so let me double check this is sharing. Yep. Okay, so you can see here that this is my ad, and let's go to the copy. Okay, and let's actually show you how I can relate each one to the ad copy, just to prove to you that I'm actually following it to the T and it's working well. Okay, so you can see here that the very first thing is that I have, would you like to have prospects chasing you and signing up to your business, even if you have no results or credibility? Okay, so that's a headline that's very, very powerful. A big problem with network marketers is they're always prospecting, they're hunting people. And it's the biggest thing that they're facing. It's the biggest problem that they don't want in their business. They want to know how they can get people reaching out to them. Okay, so I've also qualified them saying, even if you have no results or credibility. Okay, so that's my headline. The next stage is where you say, who is this for? Okay, followed by, and you can also, you can see here that this is a who is this for, number 2, and also frustration, number 3. So you can mix these two together and blend it, and I'll show you right here. So I have, because if you have been chasing prospects around and inviting them to take a look at your business, then you can see here that I've outlined the frustration, and I've also said, who is this for? Okay. With network marketing, you can't directly say network marketing. You can't say MLM in your ads. You'll get shut down. So you got to kind of make your way around it. For me, I just said, looking at this. So if you've been chasing prospects around and inviting them to take a look at your business, it's quite obvious network marketing. Okay. So this is the frustration. And what you need to do when you start writing this for yourself is start digging deep. Okay. Don't just name the frustration. Don't just identify the problem they're currently facing. Go deep into it and start talking about the emotions they're most likely feeling. Okay. Try to get into their thoughts, try to get into their head of what they're currently facing, and, just dig deep into their pain point. Okay. And you can see here that I said, only to hear them say, no, thanks, or I'll get back to you soon. That can make you feel pretty upset, right? It's almost like there's no end to it. Maybe you've started thinking, I just want to stop chasing people around. And how do I get people to chase me and ask me about my network marketing business? Okay. Like, you could be someone right now that's reading this and thinking, oh my God, this is me. Okay. And that's the point of your ad, right? When you can talk about the frustrations and, write your ad copy around what they're currently thinking about and what their feelings are, then they're more likely to click or keep reading. Okay. So the next stage is, who am I? Okay. So you want to introduce yourself. So I have, hi, my name is Michael Favaloro. I'm the co-founder of the Warrior Networker. Okay. Then you want to build a little story. Okay. You want to build rapport, and you also want to qualify them. Okay. So the way to do that is talk about, firstly, with the rapport, you want to talk about how you felt the same way. Or maybe you had this point in the time of your business or in your life where you didn't feel so great about what you were doing. You weren't fulfilled. You wanted more. Pretty much the reason for that is that when you do build this rapport and you talk about how you felt, you're qualifying them, because the feelings you're talking about in your ad copy has to be the same as what they're feeling, right? Do you get that? So if you're talking about, hey, I felt unfulfilled in my job, I felt like my boss just didn't appreciate me, I felt undervalued. If you purposely say that stuff, so your prospect is thinking the same way, and that's what they're most likely thinking, then you're going to attract those sort of people and they're going to click on your ad. Okay. You're going to qualify them as a suitable person to actually go and take the next step. Okay. So I hope that was really, really valuable. Okay. The next step is where actually we'll read it. So I felt this exact same way for the first 6 months of my business, and it felt really discouraging. Like nothing I was doing fit me and my personality. A lot of network marketers feel like they're not salesy, right? They don't want to go out there and just hunt people. Okay. And I did this on purpose, but lucky because I actually did feel that way. Okay. Pushing people to check out my business and products. Like seriously, I'm just an engineer at best, not a salesman. Eventually, after all the mess, I remember asking myself, how can I get prospects to chase me, wanting to join my business? That's a question they're asking themselves. Okay. So think about a question that your prospect is asking themselves that will want them to actually figure out what they can do in their life. Okay. And then you want to have the next part is result solution. Okay. So here you can say fast forward a few months. Like if you don't know my story, the first 6 months of my business, I had no results at all. I had no interest. And as soon as I started using this method, within 36 hours, I had someone reaching out to me wanting to join, just like that. Okay. So that was my result. And all whilst I was outside and away from my computer and social media. Now, the best part is that you can figure out how to get prospects chasing you and signing up to a business today. I'll show you exactly how in my free training. You can watch it right now by clicking the link below. Okay. So there's a result solution above, and this is the call to action. Okay. Now, what you should do after the call to action is expand on it. So talk about what they're going to learn. So I say in this free training, you'll understand these 3 metrics. Okay. And I also have a bribe. Now, the bribe is just because maybe if your prospects, they're so interested, they want to take the step, but maybe they're lazy. They feel like they can't be bothered. Maybe there's something on their phone buzzing and they're getting dopamine hits, right? If you have a bribe there, so a bonus, it might tip them over the line. Okay. You might get 10% more people actually clicking. You don't know, but it's a bribe that could work and that will work, right? So that's the bribe I have. As a bonus, you'll receive a success daily activity tracker. And then you talk about the meaning of it and the benefit of it. And then the call to action. Okay. Now, this is the exact copy that I've used to help me get between $2 to $3 a lead. Now, obviously, I'm going to start scaling soon. I'm going to keep testing and optimizing for my ads, the copy, the headline, the photos until I get between $1 and $2. And that's when I'll start scaling. Now, this is a structure you can use. Feel free to copy this. If you're looking to start an ad or you're maybe at this stage where you want to write it, follow this to the T. Okay. It's really going to help you get very, very cheap leads. And if you're sending them to a capture page or a lead form page, then this will be a way for you to, sponsor more people into your business. So I hope you found this really, really valuable. If you want to actually learn how you can run an entire Facebook ad and create your own system, then I highly recommend you go click the link below. I got like a big package that I can give away to you. You can go check it out. Okay. It's in the link below, and I'll see you in the next video.